Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, I welcome you. Please join us on our adventure to Chiapas, Mexico. Our vacation will be in a series of vlogs, so please make sure that you are subscribed and have the notifications on so you don't miss any videos. I'll be taking you guys along to all the places that we visited in Chiapas, along with some things that we learned along the way, some tips, so in case if you want to visit Chiapas too, I hope this video is helpful. We had a 3-hour layover in Mexico City, so we stopped by we were really hungry, so we had to stop by and eat, of course. And yes, a little heads up, you guys already know I'm going to be showing a lot of food in these vlogs. The airport in Chiapas is actually in Tuxtla Gutierrez, and for our first night we did decide to stay in this area called Chiapa de Corzo, which is about a 30 to 40 minute drive from the airport. We ended up getting a taxi to get here. We made it to the hotel. If there's one thing I can tell you right now, and it's dark, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Even our key is super cute. Look, that. We're gonna step outside. So we can show you how beautiful just this outside is. So here, right outside of our room, you see these amazing, beautiful big plants. I'll show you guys again probably in the morning, but just so you can see them at night. The hotel is called Hotel La Ceiba, and I 100% recommend this place to you. I mean, besides that it's beautiful, yes, it is, but the people are very friendly, the staff, they're very nice. So if you do come to Chiapas, I do recommend staying in Hotel La Ceiba. Found a kitty. Hola. Hey. Hola. What you doing? You're so cute. Hey. Hola. Bye. The kitty's outside our room now. Oh no, you can't come in. Bye. I'm sorry. You can't come in. Bye. Good morning, guys. Today I felt completely inspired by my surroundings. I'm wearing my little green top and I try to do some green in the eyes. I'm gonna head out. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? The nature. I'm gonna head out and you guys are gonna see just how beautiful it is during the day. We had breakfast in the restaurant that's right there in the hotel. It's not included in the price, you do have to pay a part. But it is a breakfast buffet and they do have like your typical dishes from Chiapas. And it was actually really good. I really enjoyed the food. They had mole, and I've had mole before, but the mole here, it tastes different because they do make it different. Same with the tamales. I've had tamales many times, but this one, the masa that they make it in, it is different because it's pure maize. And here I learned that the maize that we make our tamales with, it's mixed with harina to make it like a little bit thicker. So the consistency and the taste of the tamal, the masa, it was different, but I enjoyed it. And the tamal that we actually had, it's from chipilín. And I've never had this before, and I learned that chipilín is a leafy green. It's actually very, very common in Central America and Southern Mexico. They use chipilín in a lot of their dishes. I match my surroundings. It was time for us to check out of the hotel so we wouldn't have to pay another night, but we did ask them if we can leave our luggage there while we went to go adventure the canyon. So they did take care of our stuff while we walked a couple of blocks to get to the Sumidero. We bought our tickets and then put on our life jackets and we were ready to go on our boat. My recommendation here is to take a hat with you so your head doesn't get sunburned. My scalp got a little bit burnt. But if you are taking a hat, make sure that it is a strap one because the boats are going pretty fast and the wind will be pushing and the last thing you want is to lose your hat. Another suggestion would be to take sunglasses or some clear glasses. For the same reason, the air is going to be pushing pretty hard on your eyes. And I say clear glasses because me personally, when I wear sunglasses, I don't like the darkness of the sunglasses to ruin the surrounding, like the actual way things look. Up ahead, you can see a bridge. This was our first stop. A little beneath that bridge, you can kind of see like a blue lining. That one used to be a bridge. It was built in the year 1908, but it ended up breaking in 1955 due to a trailer accident, a trailer carrying concrete. So now the bridge that is used is this one that you see here. We visited Chiapas and it's not rainy season, so actually the canyon is usually a lot greener than this, is what we were told by our guide. But even then, to me, this whole thing was so impressive to me. I've never been like inside of a canyon in this way, or I've never been to like a canyon at all. So visiting the Sumidero Canyon is a must when you come to Chiapas. They also have what you call miradores. They have 4 of them, which you can see the canyon from a different perspective. You can see it from the top. Here, if you take a close look, there's a small little cave up on one of these walls in the canyon, and you can see one of the formations resembles a seahorse, and it's so cute because it actually looks like a seahorse. These are formed by the rainfall that falls on the canyon, and then so the rock from the canyon releases its minerals, and that is how it is made. Next up ahead, you can see the 3 walls of the canyon, which is actually on the Chiapas flag, and this is where they got their inspiration from it. And then we saw a crocodile. We actually saw 2, but the first one that we saw earlier was hiding in the water and it was really hard to catch on camera. This one was laying out in the sun. He was sunbathing and he was like, yes, take pictures of me. He loved the attention, yes. This one was about 2 meters long, but we were told that the biggest ones here in this river can grow up to 4 meters long. So this was about half the size of the biggest ones that are there. Here we reached the tallest part of the canyon, which is 1 kilometer high. Yes, it's pretty massive, and to be there in person, it was very impressive. And now here we are approaching what's called La Cueva de Colores, or known in English, the Cave of Colors. And it gets its name, as you can tell, it has a lot of natural colors. You have the white, the black, the gray. But what's most impressive about this cave is that pinkish color, that pinkish red. That again is due to the rain and the rock releasing its minerals, and it makes that color. Another thing that happens here is every 12th of December, it is El Día de Guadalupe. So groups of people will come on their boats here to visit the Virgin Mary inside this cave. Also, if you look closely, there is a sign, and right next to the sign, like in between the sign and the ladder, there's a rock formation, and this one resembles the body of Christ. So this cave is special for that reason too. And here now we have La Cascada Árbol de Navidad, in English, the Christmas tree waterfall. For obvious reasons, you can clearly see it has the shape and it looks like a Christmas tree. Again, all naturally formed. And this one is a seasonal waterfall. As you can see right now, there was no water coming down it because it was the dry season. But again, when it's raining season and they have all that water filtration, then you can see this waterfall with the actual water. And And once you have reached the dam, you know that you have reached the end of the boat ride. This is also the deepest part of the river. It goes 240 meters deep. But before heading back to where we began, they do have a Oxxo flotante, the floating Oxxo. If you don't know, Oxxo is a convenience store in Mexico, and then they have a little boat where you can get snacks before heading back.
Señora de cerveza, tenemos las micheladas. Michelada de clamato, sabor mango, las micheladas de jícamas, jícamas con picante, limón y sal, las jícamas.
After visiting the canyon, we went with this man to plan out our tours, just so we can know how many days we would need in each place. And so after that, we went back to the hotel, we got our stuff, and we headed back to the center, like the main plaza area, because here we took the public transportation to drop us off at another place where then they have vans, and they would take us directly to San Cristobal de las Casas. Down there, you can see that white van. It would take us directly to San Cristobal de las Casas, which is about just over an hour away from here. And this is not the only way of transportation. I mean, you can always get a taxi, but this is more of an economic way. But then once we did arrive to San Cristobal, we did have to take the taxi from the center to our hotel. But it's still a lot cheaper than getting a taxi directly from one place to the next. This is the hotel we stayed in San Cristobal. It's called Hacienda Don Juan, and it is very much Hacienda style. Made it to our second hotel quick because the taxi driver is actually waiting for us to take us back towards the downtown area. So door here, watch your step here, but the sink is really, really nice. I like the sink. Here it is. Bathroom, the shower, nice little bed, and then outside. And that's our taxi waiting. It's really nice. Oh, and I also changed. I had shorts on, but I put on some pants now because it is actually really fresh. We're up in the mountains. What you're going to notice about San Cristobal de las Casas, it is very much influenced by the Spanish conquest. You're going to see that there's a lot of colonial buildings left from the Spanish colonies, but this town also has indigenous cultural influences, which really makes this whole place very, very unique. This yellow building right here is the Yellow San Cristobal Cathedral. It is very well preserved. You can see the colonial architecture, and I really think this is a must visit when in Chiapas. So we walked around, we did some souvenir shopping, we did some sightseeing. I did buy myself, well, both Victor and I bought ourselves some hats. I don't know, it's like something we have. Anywhere we go, we need a new hat from that place. Super weird, I don't know. But anyways, we did enjoy all the sights and all the sounds that San Cristobal has to offer. For dinner, we stopped by this place called El Caldero. They're known for their caldos, obviously, but they also sell other kinds of food. And I'm not typically a soup person, but being here, I knew I had to try it, and it was actually the perfect weather for a caldo, so it was great. I forgot the type of caldo Victor had, but I had a taste of it, and it was really yummy. It was a little bit spicy, and mine was the caldo de chipilín. So again, that leafy green that's very common in that area. I added some sour cream and cheese. The cheese is very strong, by the way, here. It had chicken, it had pieces of corn, and then those little balls, they were also made of maize. A very, very unique taste. Then we got back to the hotel and we didn't want to stay up too late because actually the next morning the tour was going to pick us up at 4 a.m. Yes, you heard that right, 4 a.m. And that's because we're going to head to Palenque, and Palenque is about a 6-hour drive. So please stay tuned for our next vlog where we'll continue to take you on our Chiapas vacation. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.